Hey, this is BlindFox. Welcome at my ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe, and please go and donate on patreon.com. Today it is the breakfast portion of our RationTech Gourmet menu number 3, 2023. This was packed in March and it expires somewhere in 2022. As I said last, totally changed the bag on us, but it's a bigger bag. And I missed the lactose-free drink already. We've got tropical flavor here. This makes half a liter. And sometimes you can get, with these stuff, you can get away with adding more water as well. We've got the peanut butter. I have mixed it through. It's already thinner. There's a lot of oil in this. We've got our coffees, which I use 2 of each in the cup because they are normally just too... they've got a very mild flavor, which is a good thing if you are not a coffee drinker. It's actually a nice nutty taste, it's just not very strong. We got our crackers here. I can feel sort of something that can keep them hopefully unbroken. There is a paper folding around them. We've got our chocolate protein bar, and we've got our tropical muesli. This takes 125 mils to 150 mils of cold water. So the only thing you really need heated here is your coffee. So I'll go and prepare this and we will be back. So what do we have? We've got our muesli, our coffee, our drink, there's our tonic drink, our chocolate bar, energy bar, Pruvitas is the crackers that we are having, and we are having our peanut butter. Our muesli, it took a little bite of it just like that. So nice and crunchy. You can see here I just added 125 mils. Don't want to add more because then it's too soppy for my taste. And I just hope it stands. We'll do our peanut butter first, which is really runny. You can see they're very runny peanut butter. In fact, it's too runny to put in our crackers. But never mind, you just take a little bit of cracker, pop this in your mouth. You can of course try and do it on the cracker, but as you will see here, quite runny. There we go. You see they're very runny. Most of these actually survived quite well. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-ish of them. So what you do is you take your cracker, take this, pop this bit of this in your mouth and take a bite of your cracker. A very runny peanut butter, although it's got the disadvantage that it will run off the cracker, it's got a very big advantage. I'm not sure if this is Provita or just a imitation, but it tastes nice. Nice and crispy. They said a good thing about the runny peanut butter, it doesn't stick in your mouth all that much. Although you can't put it directly on your cracker, you can just put it in your mouth and then eat your cracker. It's not as dry. But the peanut butter tastes nice. Here we've got our tropical drink. I'm not sure like what it should taste. It doesn't taste as sweet as some. There is some sourness there. There is of course a load, quite a load of sugar in here, but I did add 750 ml of water. For me 500 ml it's just too strong. For you it might not be. You can even take this to a liter if you just want a little taste of it in your water. But for me 750 is fine. Which, if you can clean all the water you need, or get clean water, it means that you can stretch your drink a bit further, either half the drink or double the drink, which is a good thing, especially if you've got very brackish water. And that's the other good thing of a strong drink. If you only drink water, or water source is brackish, and you then have to pop in some of those purification tablety things, the stronger the drink, the better, I think, just to disguise the taste. We'll now do our chocolate and then end up with our muesli and coffee. This is theirs now, of course, there's no chocolate in sight here, which, hey, is a good thing. Why? A lot of the country, we've got temperatures above 33 or 35 degrees Celsius in the summer, and let's just say chocolate becomes liquid very fast. This because there's no chocolate of a day old in here or covering this thing. You just have the chocolate protein in it. It will get bendy, it will get stretchy, it will get sticky, but you won't have chocolate all over the place. Of course, this means that you get the full force of the protein taste of that protein bar. But it's not overly sweet. You do taste chocolate, you do of course get the protein bit, but hey, that's a protein bar. Live with it. Now we've got our coffee. It's still not as strong as other coffees. It's still got that, I think, nutty taste, I'm not sure. But I put both sachets in here and I add a cup of, I filled up this thing. It's not strong, which is a good thing if you don't like coffee. If you do like coffee, you can always swap some of your tea for someone else's coffee. Especially if you add more water in with your drink, you won't miss the extra cup of coffee you are gonna miss if you add both your sachets to 1 cup. Now let's see this. Oh, muesli. There was some nice stuff in there, some crunchy banana, some other things that was also crunchy I couldn't see because it was all covered by milk powder. If it wasn't for the milk powder, you could have just had this like a granola, like a snack. You didn't need to add in the water, but because there's already powder in there, it's a bit difficult just to have it as a snack as is. So you have to add some water in here. This is with half a cup of water. There's no extra free milk, which I like. Everything is still nice and crunchy. The milk did get dissolved, so you don't have that powderiness all over the place. The fruit is nice and soft. The banana is still crunchy. You can of course add hot milk in here, hot water in here if you really need to. That will just make everything soft, and I hate soft cereals. Absolutely can't stand it. But this is nice, it says still structure. Get the oats. You don't need any sugar in here, mind you. I also didn't add any sugar to my coffee. I think between the dry fruit, the bananas, there's some berries, there's some other fruit as well. I had some nice big piece of fruit. I'm not sure what it was when I tasted it, when I mixed in the water. It was nice. There's chewy fruit. There's the crunch of the banana. It's a bad thing if you've got a banana allergy. Then that is the last thing you want. You get the crunch of the banana. You get the oats, which is nice. But I've always liked their granolas, or their mueslis, or whatever they call this. They said it would be cool if they add some extra creamer things, but then the milk, it wouldn't dissolve as good in cold water. So because of the milk powder, I say, it was nice. Alright, what did I think about this? Crackers, whether it is Brevita or not, it tastes very much like that, or a kind of Brevita. You can see there we've got some thing around this. It didn't keep all of the crushing. There was things crushed. You could see I had half a one. But most of these that's left, most of them survived. At least the shipping to me. I don't know how it would survive more rigorous conditions, but I actually do like it. I can't remember last year if there was Brevita in these rations or not. I haven't watched the video, but I'm gonna put them in well, you've seen them anyway before this on the channel. Of course, last year I didn't have the gourmet menu. So what I think, I like the crackers. I like the fact that there is no, yeah, I must say this, there's no salt here, which I actually like. So it gives you more the bread kind of feeling. I do like their peanut butter. Although you might say it's a bit runny, you can't add it directly on the crackers. The runniness makes it not be too dry. You don't get, you do get that sticky peanut butter feeling in your mouth, but not as much. It goes well with the crackers. Protein bar, just that, the inner of a protein bar. There's no actual chocolate that can melt, which is a good thing. Our tropical drink, very strong drink. But if you've got brackish water, and you add those little pill things or purification tablet stuff, it actually will help with disguising the taste. I don't know if I'm actually ever gonna do the test with brack water. I could, but I'm not really a fan of brackish water. Yeah, I might just do a test with it. I don't think the water I want is currently in my possession, but anyway, I can find it. We've got, the coffee is fine, and as I say, I do like their muesli. I don't add too much water. So this is our breakfast. Very nice. Nice amount of food, and there's still a bunch of food left. You can of course add some more things here for breakfast. This is the RationTech Gourmet menu number 2023. It is menu free. Quite an interesting bunch of stuff. I'm looking forward to lunch and dinner. So see you then, and thanks for watching this interesting little breakfast with me. Please support the channel, please subscribe, please go and donate on patreon.com, and see you at my next ration review.